Coach, congrats on a good season. Those guys made it kind of tough there in the second half.
Yeah, thank you. We early on had things going our way, getting the shots we wanted, and they turned up the physicality. And we had a little stretch there. We struggled in the second quarter, I guess, and then we thought we closed out the half a little bit better, up 11, and man, we just struggled to get shots in the second half, and that's a credit to they turned it up a little bit defensively, physicality, and we just weren't able to get it done in the second half.
You made 3 out of 21 shots the second half, but I thought you showed a lot of resilience. You were all over the glass. You out-rebounded 35-28. So, you just battled the whole night, and I thought I'd seen that all year, but especially today.
Well, yeah, if we hadn't, we would ended up getting beat double figures there at the end. And guys stayed resilient. They've been that way all year, and was able to cut it to 1 there after getting down 5. And I thought we're going to find a way to get it done again, and because that's just what they've been able to do. But just couldn't get over the hump there in the second half.
Hey, the final score might have been 7, but it was really, to me, came in a 1-possession game. I know you made a play there one time where you laid it in. It looked like that might have been goaltended. Did anybody get an explanation on that?
He said he thought it was a clean block. I thought it was goaltending, and he said he thought it was a good block. I didn't think it was a good block, but I didn't have the whistle, so we'll just go with that.
Came in the physicality that Kirkwood showed guarding you. Made it kind of tough to get looks there in the second half, I thought.
Yeah, he's a very good player, very physical. Tough to play against. I'm not going to lie. Great defense from him. Got a couple of hold calls against him, but throughout he just was very physical with me. He did a great job.
Logan, just getting the ball up and down the court. That had to be one of the tougher. I know when you played Mars Hill earlier in the year, we talked about the defense, one of their defenders played, but I thought you had to deal with that for 32 tonight.
Yeah, you come up to the glass house and you know the pressure's going to be ramped up, but props to them. You got to give credit where credit's due. They did a great job guarding me full court, and I turned the ball over more than I should, and I take full credit for that.
Coach Franks, you talked about it, but I think it needs to be mentioned again. You guys have been the comeback kids, the cardiac cats that you were last year, that you were this year. Man, it was so close today. It was almost like when we got behind, it was like it became easier to play a little bit. And you turned that full court pressure up, had your chances.
Yeah, we did, and like I said, even after we got down, we just found a way to get it done. Last 3 or 4 weeks, this tournament came around, district championship, region championship, sub-state game, and that's their mindset. They don't quit, and and they're not going to quit. And I'm just proud of the fight that they had for 4 years. Great group. So proud of my seniors, proud of the whole team. These guys won over 90 games over their career, and that's not easy to do, and I'm super proud of them.
Well, before we quit, let's talk about that foundation, Cayman. Logan, you guys went to practice every day. You played for 4 years. You made 2 trips up here, and I know it's over now, but you've left stuff behind, and I hope those guys watch, and I hope you get a good message in the locker room to those guys. Cayman, talk a little bit about what you think that means to the younger guys.
I just hope I was an inspiration to them, both on the court and off. Our team, very Christian-like, prayers before the games, after the games. So not only on the court do we want to be inspirations, but off as well. But just on the court, I feel like we've set a pretty good example for not only the guys that are in the locker room, but also the little kids that are up in the stands watching us. So I just hope that they saw us this year, saw us no matter the situation, we were still playing hard, and they want to be like that as well.
Logan, anything you want to add to that?
I'm beyond blessed to be part of this team for 4 years, and you talked about the younger guys. I've grown up with these guys. They're some of my best friends, and I'm glad I got to spend the 4 years with them. And I hope I did leave a little something behind on the court for them, the determination, the work ethic. But to me, it's more about what I did off the court, and I hope that I left something in them that has to do with their spirit. I hope that I lifted them up a little bit and grew them closer to God every single day.
Thank you, guys.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I want to say one thing. These guys right here, we wear a bracelet here, and it says, it's not about me, I-N-A-M. And these guys, they're some of the most humble guys when they They don't have to be. I mean, you know, Cayman's going to leave here the all-time leading scorer at Wayne County High School. Logan may be the all-time assist leader in Wayne County High School, but they don't care. It's not about them. They're the most humble, grounded guys. You know, and I've coached a lot of good players and a lot of good young men, but you know, there's a select few that my son this year's special. My son's a freshman getting to play on this team. And there's been a few guys over the years that I'm like, man, if my son can turn out to be like those two guys, and I'm not talking about players. I'd like for him to be able to challenge you for all-time leading scorer, but you know, I'm talking about as a man, as a young man, and these two guys are two of those that if my son grows up to be just like them, I'll be a proud dad, and so I'm thankful for who they are. And what they've meant to me in this program. I told them in there, these three seniors, Warren Cantfield too, I feel the same way about him. They make me want to be a better man because of who they are and how they represent themselves. They're very mature beyond their years.
Coach, Kason Mosley's a freshman?
Yes, sir.
He's incredible. Can you tell me a little bit about him?
Well, you know, we had two freshmen, Kason Mosley and Drew August, that you know, came in and you know, had some growing pains early, but we knew for us to get here, we felt like we needed them to step up and kind of reach their ceiling for us to reach ours, and they've been really good for us the second half of the year. You know, but we got everybody played. I mean, Case Bryant, sophomore, he's shot the ball really well for us and been huge. Nate Beavis and Case Butler been very instrumental for us on the defensive end and rebounding. And so, again, it's not about one guy. It's about every guy that played this year for us, every guy that was scout team offense and everything. My second group. You know, it's just a total team effort, and I'm proud to be their coach.
Coach, you got a community that is very supportive of you and your team, and you know, looking ahead, I know you're losing some great players this year, but we got a good nucleus coming back. What's the message to the team going forward, and what's the message to the community that support you right now?
Well, we just, you know, we have an unbelievable community that supports our kids and our school, and you know, and so we're just so grateful to be a part of a community that does support us so well. I mean, businesses, individuals, you know, not just our basketball team, but every program that we have, our academics, our school. We're blessed to live in Wayne County, and I'm grateful for that. As far as, you know, the standard is set for our program, and you know, these guys help to solidify that. And to keep that standard as to what we're about, and so their legacy is going to, you know, that they carried that standard on, and we expect the guys that's falling behind them to pick up where they left off and keep that standard rolling.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, guys. Beyond proud of you guys.